Women Taking the Lead, bonus episode number 6. It drives me crazy when other people are being judgmental, but it only drives me crazy because I'm judging them for being judgmental. Have you ever found yourself doing this? It can look like getting angry at people who are easy to anger, being intolerant of intolerance, gossiping about people who gossip, or complaining about people who complain. Hello, my name is Jody Flynn and welcome to Women Taking the Lead, where we are all about creating blasts of inspiration to help you overcome self-doubt so you can lead with confidence, integrity, and a sense of humor. Head over to womentakingthelead.com to get the solutions to your top 5 leadership challenges. Now, your future awaits, so let's get started. Hey everyone, and welcome to the 6th bonus episode. How have you been? Oh, it seems like it's been so long since the last time I did a bonus episode. Thank you for being patient with me. I definitely want to do these more often. I'm committed to it. So let's see how the new year goes. So for this episode, I'm going to start off with some exciting news for Women Taking the Lead. I'm going to thank my reviewers, highlight a member of our community, and then I'm going to dive into the topic for this week, which is It Starts With You. Okay, some background. I belong to a community of podcasters called Podcasters Paradise. There are currently about 2,300 members in this community. And I found out this week that Women Taking the Lead was nominated for a Podcasters Paradise Award for Best Interview-Based Podcasts. I was blown away and incredibly honored. And I want to be sure to thank you for listening and making this podcast so popular. You inspire and motivate me to improve as an interviewer, to provide the best content for you. And because of that, it's getting recognized by other people out there in the world. So yay to us. And at this time, I feel it's the right time to start bringing on sponsors for the podcast. I want to be more creative with the podcast and try out some new things, but that's going to take more support, and more support is going to take funding. So if you'd like to be a sponsor of Women Taking the Lead, shoot me an email. You can find me at jody@womentakingthelead.com. Okay. And there's more to come on that. All right, ratings and reviews. First, let me say I'm so appreciative to those of you who've left me a rating and review on iTunes. Each rating and review, each new person who subscribes to the podcast and downloads previous episodes, they make the podcast more visible in iTunes and thus easier for those like you to find it. So thank you for that. I want to share some of the ratings and reviews I've received recently. This one came from Eddie Donato, who is living down under in Australia. And he says, a fantastic podcast for inspiring you to break free and have a go at doing something that makes you want to jump out of bed each morning. This is why I love podcasts. I can feed my brain positive shows like this that will make a difference in my life. Thank you, Eddie. And I wish I could have done that in your accent, but alas, I would have botched it. And then there's Alex BP. She says, Jody does an incredible job at creating a show with tangible takeaways and compelling insights. She asks great questions and charts a unique path with her shows. If you feel that it's time to step up and take the leading role in your life. Needed conversation. Excited to see this continue. Alex, my goodness, thank you so much. I'm excited to see this continue too, because I've got some exciting things planned. And if you haven't already, I'd be honored if you would go to iTunes to leave a rating and review. And next time I'll give a shout out to you. It only takes a few minutes. And if you've already left a review, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, a community spotlight. I wanted to highlight a woman in our community who shot me an email. Her name is Lay Lim of the 10,000 Notes of Encouragement Project. And this is what she said to me. For the longest time, I've turned to complaining because I didn't know any other way to release that energy pent up by being frustrated about an outcome or behavior of certain people. Now that I've realized that there is always a way to channel that energy in a positive way, The main frustration that helped me put in a lot of energy in this project was that there are a lot of people that think that behaving like a jerk, or worse, bullying others, is acceptable behavior. But because I'd come across one of Simon Sinek's talks, I realized that one way I could help was finding ways to encourage others, that these people are likely feeling disconnected. And isn't life more fun when you do it with others? So I created this project to bring in people who are similarly frustrated about the same things as me and want to do something about it. The best place to find all about the 10,000 Notes Encouragement Project is through the official page, gofundme.com/10KNOTES. And there will be a link to learn more about me, Lei Lim. And the link to the GoFundMe page will be in the show notes of this episode as well. So do you have a project that inspires and is making the world a better place? Email me, jody@womentakingthelead.com, and let me know what you have going on. I'd love to share some of these projects in my newsletter, on social media, and perhaps in a future bonus episode. All right, now on to the topic for this week. It starts with you. When I was interviewing Alexandra Black Pollock of the Positive Impact Podcast in episode 77, she hit on a theme that I love, and it was summed up in the quote she shared by Mahatma Gandhi: "Be the change you'd like to see in the world." What this quote is saying is, it all starts with you. This is something I often talk about with my clients. If you want to have more peace in your life, you need to take on being peaceful. If you want people in your life to be more considerate, you need to practice being outrageously considerate. I was laughing recently with a couple of women in my BNI chapter when we gathered for a holiday party. We all shared personal examples of how we on occasion do the opposite of this. For instance, it drives me crazy when other people are being judgmental, but it only drives me crazy because I'm judging them for being judgmental. Have you ever found yourself doing this? It can look like getting angry at people who are easy to anger, being intolerant of intolerance, gossiping about people who gossip, or complaining about people who complain, right? The list goes on, right? So let's all laugh at ourselves in our humanity. Let's take a breath, right? Now, let's commit to practice being what we would like to see in the world and recognizing that it starts with us. So what would you like to see in the world? Okay, that's it for me for now. If there are any topics in particular you would like me to cover, you can shoot me an email. Again, I'm at jody@womentakingthelead.com, or send a message through the website or any social media platform. I am a click away. So have a great week, and here's to your success. Thank you for joining me on Women Taking the Lead. Were you inspired to take some action today, but maybe don't know where to start? Or maybe you have so many great ideas you can't decide where to focus your attention. Don't let stress or overwhelm stop you from having the career, the business, or the life you want to live. Head over to womentakingthelead.com/coaching or use the short link womentl.com/coaching to sign up for a consultation with me. And to strengthen you on your leadership journey, I'd like to send you off with a quote from Marianne Williamson, so here goes. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Again, thank you for joining me, and here's to your success.